Are we on the internet? Hello, we are. Thanks for stopping by today. Soul has a new faction coming. And they are the demons. And they seem ridiculously powerful. They are probably too strong right now by a fairly wide margin. I will be playing the campaign, but first I just wanted to look at all of the units because, I mean, these are brand new. So, we have the Abyssal Herald. This is your warrior leader. We have hand weapon and shield. He has the option of taking great weapon or 2 hand weapons. He gets the weapon upgrades. He gets these. And then both of the lords can get one of 3 blessings. I think Lord of Decay is the best. Once per battle, all friendly units with the Gift of Decay restore D3 wounds. That's really, really strong. That's a lot of healing that you can give to a list. And it also includes the Lord himself, which is really relevant for the Abyssal Prince. But let's just look at the Plague Flies that he can mount. So he can take Abyssal Reapers, which are... They're like Tzeentch riders, you know. They're all the Tzeentch themed units have Gift of Trickery, so they have ambush deployment and +1 move speed. So they're swift and also deploy at the halfway mark of the board. So this is cavalry that can be on top of you turn 1, like instantaneously. You cannot get away from them. They are going to get into your rear line and flank you. There's nothing you can do about it. Well, there is something you can do about it. You can hurt them. They're very squishy. They're only defense 3. But they also have skill 5, which is insane. But what might even be better is that we've got the Plague Flies here, and you can take up to 3 of them. And these units that have the Gift of Decay, they get +1 to all of their saves and -1 move speed. So these are essentially bats with slightly worse skill. And they were skill 3 earlier today. Per put out a patch based on some feedback that he got. But these things are super tough. They have 3 wounds each instead of 2. And power 3 with fangs, meaning they hit power 4 on the charge. They have 2 attacks each. Defense 3 with Gift of Decay is a little bit deceiving. The worst save that this unit can possibly have, even if it's being hit by like a giant or a catapult or bolt thrower or something like that, is a 5-up. So it'll never make 6-up saves, which is insanely powerful. Sorry, never mind. No. It is reroll saves. I thought it was +1 saves. It is reroll saves, which is better against like high volume, low power attacks, but worse against high power attacks. What else do we got? Let's do the Abyssal Prince next. The art doesn't exist for it yet, but that's fine. This is your Spellcaster. It has the biggest spell list in the game. This is a new spell, Reality Rift. Unit gains flying and move speed 20 for 1 turn. That's insanely good. That is really, really powerful. This can make really slow units. Like, this would be something that would be crazy to give to undead or something like that have very slow units, because if you can have flying White Guard, that would be crazy good. Blood Frenzy, target loses D3 wounds and gains +1 attack. That's really weird. This was previously, they just had Primal Fury, and I thought that was pretty good. Arcane Web and Hex of Ruin we know about. Plague is a new spell, -1 skill and -1 move speed. This can allow you to outcharge enemies, which is really good. And it also lets you beat up enemies in melee really well. Like, even if you only have your skill 3 unit, hitting another skill 3 unit, you can make them skill 2, and now you're hitting on 3s. That's insanely powerful. It's a great buff for a crappy bulk unit. like plague flies, for example, because they have low skill. You want to be able to keep them alive by not letting enemies hit on 3s. Now, we'll look at the troops. We've got Devil Spawn, so 2 attack, great weapon infantry with defense 4 and frenzy and skill 4 and high power. So these are literally just better. These are better dwarf berserkers. I will note that they are on a large base, so they can only go 6 wide. But that's still kind of insane. And you don't have to take them in a unit bigger than 6, which is just nuts. These are great elite infantry. One of the big problems with elite infantry is you have to take too many of them. So taking 6 is great. You can just beat some people up with 2 attacks. They don't cost too much, so you can take a bunch of multiple small units with them. Plaguelings are interesting. They're a new swarm unit. Again, Gift of Decay, so they can reroll their failed saves. They have Demonic. Demonic is the same thing as Crumbling for undead. They never run away. They just lose wounds whenever they lose combat, which is insane. The entire army is unbreakable. You'll never move them. 5 attacks each, 5 wounds each. Defense 3 with Gift of Decay. So they're slow, and they're not particularly tough. But they do have a lot of wounds, and they are unbreakable. Plague Walkers, I think these might be the real big winners here. Defense 5 with rerollable saves is really, really strong. They're going to beat up other infantry pretty well. They only cost 9 points, so they're pretty cheap. And they get a spell. They get to cast Plague on enemy units, which is really, really strong. And then we've got Abyssal Vipers. So these are also forward deploying infantry. And they have power 4 and skill 5 with 2 attacks each. So these will kick some serious ass. Unlike undead, demonic units can flee. I think that is correct, yeah. I believe they have the ability to flee, unlike undead. Maybe that might mean that undead are going to gain the ability to flee? But also, a lot of their units have frenzy, so, like, the ones that have frenzy can't flee. Oh, I didn't go over the Lord's abilities completely. So, Decay, you give D3 wounds back to all of the Decay units. Trickery, you can get +3 move speed and cover for your entire army as long as they're all Gift of Trickery units. So those are Abyssal Vipers and we'll get into the other units, the Abyssal Reapers and other cavalry and stuff like that. And then Lord of War is Deadly Strikes. All friendly units with Gift of War gain Deadly Strikes. So that means that your Devil Spawn can whack people for double wounds. So they're gonna fight like a chariot or something and just absolutely annihilate it. There is nothing in the game, pretty much, that these things cannot just kill. I smell lots of balance issues, so do I, Timothy Chess. We'll see where everything ends up. This is still beta, right? So I'm pretty sure that Per is probably going to be paying close attention to people's feedback in the coming days about them, and then he'll adjust accordingly. Like, for example, when he was releasing the Tree Lord, he had... he gave it the regrowth spell, and then he removed that when he released it, because everyone was like, that's way too strong. So, Fire Devils are absolutely nuts. So, you can take 6 of these, again, in a unit, and all of them have a Flamer, which is a D3 Power 5 attack with range 12. So, these are essentially Ratkin Flamers, but better. Like, a lot better, because they're actually good in melee. They have power 4, right? They have power 4, and They have Gift of Trickery, so they're forward deployed, meaning that you can forward deploy these behind, I don't know, some Abyssal Vipers, maybe? I don't know. These are actually expensive. These are more expensive, but these are pretty pricey. To use as like a screen. But yeah, I mean, like 5 Fire Devils are just going to come up and blast you with Flamers, and they can charge you with Power 4. Power 5 on the charge? No, actually, not Power 5 on the charge. They do not have a charge bonus. Smells like pre-balanced cheese, always a fun scramble. Yeah, first place, I agree 100%. Okay, Hell Riders. So the crazy thing about this race is that their cavalry has 3 attacks. Both units of cavalry have 3 attacks each, which is nuts. And this unit has Frenzy, so they can reroll their attacks. They have 3 attacks each. They have defense 4. They have skill 4. And they have a charge bonus, so they hit with power 6 on the charge. Very few cavalry units can do that. These guys are absolutely busted right now. They are so undercosted. They only cost 26 points. That's insanely busted. This is the best cavalry unit in the game if it's released in its current state. Abyssal Reapers I'm a little bit less sold on because defense 3 does make them very, very vulnerable to bows. But again, you have Lord of Trickery, which allows you to give cover to the units, and you really only need 1 turn because they are forward deploying, right? So they're on top of you immediately. Skill 5 means that they hit every other cavalry unit in the game on 3s, other than Dragon Knights. And then Power 4 with Claws means they hit with Power 5 on the charge, with 3 attacks again, which is just nuts. Absolutely crazy. The Hounds also have Demonic, so they don't run either. Fire Devils are 5 points cheaper than Flamers. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? That's hilarious, Timothy Just. I didn't even realize that. Okay, and then Plague Flies in the fast attack slot I think are actually also really, really good. I mean, they're a flyer, but they're a lot tougher than your average flyer. The problem is going to come in that they are, they're really bad at hitting things, like they have low skill. So they're not going to be able to reliably, like, deal good damage and break units. But, unlike other flyers in the game, they're not super squishy. Like, they have rerollable saves. So against, like, basic infantry or archers or something like that, if you side charge them and then force them to face you, like, even if you lose combat, you're not running away. So these things are insanely good. They cost the same as bats and are way better than bats. They are leaps and bounds ahead of bats. They never run away. They have 3 wounds and rerollable saves. And the only downside is that they have 2 skill instead of 3. Yes, and you can heal them person, place, and that's right. So if you lose a model, you can heal the D3 wounds and get a model back. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. So Archdevil looks like it's getting a little bit of a rework. It looks like Archdevil is going to get Abyssal Armor. Still has Gift of War, still has Frenzy. So Per said that these units are going to be reworked in Abyssal Legion as well. So like the faction with like the Chaos Knights and stuff like that, they're also going to get access to like updated Devil Spawn and the better Archdevil, for example. Which I think is crazy good. I think that with Abyssal Armor, the Archdevil suddenly becomes worth his 150 points. Previously, people were using him just kind of because they didn't have anything else, but he wasn't particularly like the best unit ever. Now he's insanely good. With 6 wounds, Abyssal Armor, and Defense 5, he is tough as nails. This guy will not go down easily. You have to dedicate a serious amount of punishment to actually deal with this dude. And then we have the non-flying beast guy. This is essentially a zombie giant, but better. It has 1 lower defense, but with Gift of Decay, you're rerolling failed saves. So that's roughly pretty much always going to be better. Now, the giant has its stench ability, which does make it technically probably tougher overall. But this thing is better at combat because it has skill 3, and it also has the plague skill, and still has like a lot of wounds and still hits pretty hard. Funky cheese and a rock. So actually, this guy had 2 spells previously. He had... Oh yeah, okay, so you get to pick their spell. He can take Shadow Bolt instead of Plague, which I think is pretty cool. None of the other guys allow you to pick their spells. Previously, he had 1,000 Mouths as well as Plague, which is probably way too strong. Although, I might like... I think having 1,000 Mouths on him would be pretty cool, because but then it's like, it's the catapult giant problem all over again, and that was way too strong. So, that's what we're dealing with. So we're gonna go in, and I think I want to get some cavalry as my starting units. You cram multiple armies with cool ideas into one list, and it can only go 2 ways from there. People are able to easily pick overpowered combos. 2, you heavily restrict list building, and faction ends up sucking ass. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. We'll find out, but I'm going in here, and we're having some fun. I'm going to go with the Abyssal Herald to start out, just because I want to see what unit he starts with. We can get 2 units of hounds right off the bat. I like dogs a lot. Abyssal Reapers seem fucking crazy good, though. Let's go with hounds, and then we'll get Fire Devils. Let's have a look at our army and see what exactly we're dealing with. Okay, so he starts with a unit of... He has Abyssal Armor? That's pretty cool. So he has Abyssal Armor, Hand Weapon and Shield, and Demonic. He doesn't have his Blessing yet. So his Blessing must be a level up upgrade that he gets. Hounds are hounds, except that these hounds never run away, so that's actually pretty cool. And then we got the Fire Devils for some ranged shenanigans. Which path do we want to take? Let's go north, and we'll end with the tent. Yeah, looks pretty good to me. Triple fight into the blacksmith. So there's apparently a bug where the stinky thing ability doesn't work properly. Plague isn't working properly currently. Okay, roaming brigands means probably bows over here. Shouldn't demons be really expensive because they're so buff? Yeah, I agree. I think that they should probably see some points increases. Yeah, archers, exactly where I thought they'd be. Weird as it is, the Devil Spawn are the best at taking shots from those archers, so I'm going to move them forward. Let them get shot. Oh boy, that's really rough. That hurts me. It hurts my soul. Eat fire, motherfucker! Holy shit, those things are strong. This deletes a whole row of infantry by themselves. It's so crazy. Ooh! Lost another one. Eat fire! Oh boy. And then we're going to charge in the rear. We're going to charge in the side and rear at the same time, and we're going to not charge in with the... Well... Can we do this? We can do that. I feel like the hounds will just chase them off anyways. Oh, yeah. I don't know if this game can handle that level of, like, nuance. It's very much not a nuanced game. Alright, I'll charge in just in case the dogs whiff. Having a flying monster spellcaster in the army is absolutely insane. That is a crazy idea. Because we were like, oh, tree with the tree with regrowth is too powerful, and Fur's like, oh yeah, how about if we make him fly and also have full spellcasting capability for 150 points. He costs the same as a tree. The tree lord is 150 points too. Alright, beautiful stuff. You'll love to see it. We got absolutely crunched. Oh boy. I definitely need models back there. The tree should have hit the gym. The tree did hit the gym. It has like an extra attack or something like that in comparison to like a regular tree. Like Goblin Raiders has wolves. So he's about the tree made overpowered units again. Goblin Wolf Riders. Oh, it's 2 units of Wolf Riders. That's real unfortunate for me. I'll just go around the woods, I guess. There's no ranged. I forgot what Goblin Raiders was. I also feel like it's changed. I don't think this was the list before for Goblin Raiders. Dev, I haven't even started yet. You think this is overpowered? Wait until I really get going. Oh! Oh, goodbye, goblins! You think the tree's overpowered? Wait until you see my real pay-to-win faction. The demons! Is the music too loud? Feels a little loud to me. High-end heroes of Might and Magic 3 is just one OP thing versus another. More powerful units I say, buff everyone. Yeah, well, like, yes, buff everyone, but then, like, at a certain point, things start getting absolutely ridiculous. Oh, so Goblin Raiders can be, like, different things. Okay, yeah. 2 archers and 1 infantry, the most annoying one. Agreed. Infantry is super annoying in this game. Sorry, archers are super annoying. In the PvE mode, it's a huge pain in the ass. I'm just trying to, like, conserve my forces here. Oh. Okay. We have to go in. We have no choice. Not everyone wants ridiculous. Yeah. You can't just make, like, the most insane armies ever, because then everyone has to have the most insane armies ever, and then everything's overpowered, and everything's annoying to play against, you know? Like, person placement, I guess you probably don't play PvP in this game, but, like, web was super insanely busted, and that was, like, a very small change that Per made, to add that in. He just altered how web works. It just made all buff and debuff spells last until, like, the beginning of next turn, and it completely changed how web worked and made it insanely broken. Okay, this should be a rear charge when they eventually turn to face. Or they're going to break and run. Oh, they're breaking and running. They are breaking and running. Oh my god. Those poor Goblin Wolf Riders got absolutely annihilated. Buff things too much, you eventually get to Disciples 2 situation. If your turn on the global map, you win. If not, you lose. Oh, yeah, true. Well, that's not really an issue in this game because there's no global map. And it's alternating activations. But, like, let's say there was a, like, really overwhelmingly powerful unit. Hang on. Let me see if I can flank before I decide to, Okay, I can flank. I'm going to flamer them into oblivion. Goodbye, Goblin Wolf Riders. If you somehow rally, I'll be watching you. Nope. Doggos. Go, my dogs of war. Man, these dogs are acing everything. Love it. Alright. Let's see what kind of crazy level ups. Ooh. I think it's reroll ones on range attack rolls. Max unit size +3. or skill. I'm gonna take skill. They need to remove discipline from the from the level ups. I'm gonna take skill on this as well. 6 Fire Devils are likely to wipe out 12 Skulkers in one salvo. +4 deploy, so the ingredients for classic problem of get first turn win are starting to appear. Yeah, that's very true. That is very, very true. It's definitely a huge problem. Okay, we recover models, and then we just take money for everything else. Shambling Host. Oh, my Devil Spawn are not spread out. Whoops. Whoops-a-daisies. Okay, Dire Wolfs. Oh, I forgot to forward deploy them. Whoops. Oopsies. I don't know if it's even get first turn and win Timid Luchas, because the Skulkers probably aren't going to be able to wipe the entire unit of Devils. Because it's power 2 against 2 wound, defense 3 infantry. So they probably actually won't kill that many of them. And then they'll get fire breath in the face anyways and die. So yeah, it's really more of a matter of if you deploy near where the Fire Devils are, you are screwed. You're just going to get melted. Get rid of them skeletons. Oh my goodness, the reroll one coming in huge there. Half the skeleton unit dead. These things are fucking insane. This is a ridiculous unit. I thought that rat flamers were annoying before. These are so much worse. Because they have forward deploy. Oh my god, and they're power 4. You can't even fight them in melee, they'll beat you up. I'm just gonna go up here and blast these skeletons once again. The reroll 1 into a 1. Unfortunate. Bye, skeletons. I'm cheesing the AI. I'm good enough at this game now that I've learned how to do that pretty reliably and effectively. Eventually these zombies will chase me into a corner, and then the dogs are gonna have their day. What's that saying? Every dog has his day? Every fire devil melts an entire unit of zombies? Jesus Christ. Okay, get out of there, boys. Like, every single one of the units in the army is, like, just better than what other armies have. It's absolutely insane, man. One thing I will say is that they don't have anything that's ridiculously tanky. Like, Plague Bearers are pretty tanky, but they're They're not impossible to kill. But they can heal once per game, which is wild. I think like 2 units of those, one of them being led by the warrior leader, and then some bats. Seems like, sorry, not bats, they're flies. That seems like a crazy army. Honestly, I'm just gonna go and melt these dogs. Bye, wolves. Later. Nice knowing you. Oh, God. That's so ludicrous. These guys are gonna get to fight for the first time. Sorry, second time. They did go in on the flank of the archers. Alright, let's see how good they are. I mean, I think that these are extremely powerful now. Samael Skin Terror. It'd be funny if it was Skin Terror. So they have Frenzy, Defense 4, Power 5, with a charge bonus, and 2 attacks, and Skill 4. This is a ludicrous unit. They need to cost like 12 points a model, because they're berserkers, but better. They're literally dwarf berserkers, but way better. They're not slow. They're they don't have to be taken in 10-man units. They're higher power, and they get a charge bonus instead of having to use 2 weapons. Like, just, it's ridiculous. Servant to the God of Decay or Trickery. I'm gonna take Lord of Decay. We don't have any Decay units, but I want to buy some flies. I'm gonna go with unit replenishment, because I need more of these back ASAP. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Give me a little bit of money. 370 should be enough to buy a unit. Ooh. Okay, Plague Walkers for the Lord. And he's now a Lord of Plague. I want the flies, though. I think the flies are really good. Plague Walkers would have been very strong, though. Okay, we've got 217. It's just banners? They don't have any other upgrades? I guess they wouldn't. I'm gonna take True Strike with our laddie. And a great weapon. And a banner of swiftness for the Devil Spawn. Elite Battle. This could be tough. I'm saving 100 gold so that we can maybe buy two things out of the next shop. Gundrick Anvilhide. What you asked for, Temiluchas, might actually end up happening. Because overall, the power scale has gone higher. Like, commanders have gotten much stronger as time has gone on. Just, like, in general. Because spellcasters are now cheaper. And get 2 spells for free. Lords in general are getting buffed to be equal to spellcasters. And then what that means is that eventually we're going to see, oh no. That means that Gundrick Anvilhide is insanely hard to deal with. Oh, that's really bad. Eventually we're going to see, things get even stronger, I would assume. Just over time. I think I'm okay with the flies taking the brunt of this rifleman attack. Oh, but I don't want to block the dogs. Oh, let's go like here. Hey, rifles, can you shoot, please? God damn it. Okay, the veterans I can't break. Okay. We didn't even lose a model, which is just wild. Absolutely superb. And we did not lose a single model. Yes. That's not good. I don't want to charge into the front of these. I won't beat them in combat. These guys are so fast. What the hell? I wanted to shoot the handguns, but I can't. Okay, the foreman can't charge yet. So let's go there. Veterans can. I need the dogs to go into them. Shit, it's not happening. Okay, so the flies go into the veterans then, I guess. No! Don't shoot my dogs! Oh, you fucker. Okay, cool thing about rifles, they don't charge back. So as long as we get a side charge, we get a side charge. They won't charge you back. At least that's how the AI used to work. I don't know if it's still the case. Nope. Get intercepted, bitch. Oh fuck! I forgot. Oh no. I'm so insanely dumb. This whole unit of dogs is dead. There's really nothing I can do about it. Dent the foreman. Not bad. Nice! That's what I was hoping for. Sometimes when the enemy's forced to turn around, they just don't shoot their guns for some reason. Don't ask me why. Alright, I haven't seen anything on chat in a while, so I'm assuming that something went wrong. Okay. We got a perfect NPC army for Act 4. 3 thematic limited lists for regular fight. And all the crazy stuff for the final boss. Yeah, that's pretty true. Flame Devils should be 30 points per model, given the Flamers are 20. I don't know about 30, but probably 25. Advanced deploy and +1... Well, because rat guns also have +1 speed as well. But these guys are unbreakable... But they also crumble when they lose. I mean, there's definitely, like, trade-offs here. Demons are cool, but it's like you have to give each army something, otherwise they'll have to be nerfed. Yeah, I think that the demon army is definitely going to have to be nerfed at some point. For sure. Like, but before release, preferably. Okay, melt some guns, so they can't shoot me. Oh boy, that's almost the whole unit. Oh, he got another dog. Son of a bitch. I'll get ready to pin these if they don't run away. Which they are dwarves, they don't run away very often. What I'm hoping is that Per is going to overhaul undead and make them a lot better. Because the demons are essentially... They have undead's gimmick with none of the downsides. And a lot of extra upsides. Okay, I'll real charge you. I'm just going to confirm charges there. Boy, that's something. Those berserkers didn't stand a chance, bro. Demons got almost everyone's gimmicks. That is true. They literally have every gimmick in the game. They have forward deploy. They have healing. They have crumble instead of normal discipline checks. They have units that are somewhat tanky. They have units that are fast and hard-hitting. Something every faction should have when all units receive bonuses from the commander. The Demon Prince? You're excited about the Demon Prince, eh? I think the Demon Prince is pretty cool. Plus skill manipulation, plus easy access to all sorts of rerolls. Oh, that's true! Decay is the only skill debuff in the game. So it can nerf enemies shooting. You can put Decay on an enemy unit of like City Guard or whatever, and they can't shoot you as well anymore. That's really annoying. He's routing this turn, so there's no need to actually like even get into combat with him. I'm just gonna fly around in circles. We lost a couple of dogs and nothing else. That's pretty good. I'm gonna recover this unit of hounds, and I'm gonna get money for everyone else. Okay, what do we get for the event? Holy Gift. Reroll damage saves on the Devil Spawn? I think Divine Protection Devil Spawn sounds pretty damn good. Goblin War Party. The only gimmick they don't have is the ability to move through woods. That's literally the only gimmick that they didn't take from someone else. That's funny. Holy trolls, Batman. Goblin Mob, some Wolf Riders. 3 units of 5 Wolf Riders is a lot of Wolf Riders, bro. That's a disgusting amount of Wolf Riders. Gonna melt some Wolf Riders. Okay, they're gone. That's probably a dumb idea. But I have plans. Yeah. So now these go into the side of the Wolf Riders. And then the dogs can sacrifice themselves to the trolls. Which is just sort of an unfortunate fact of life that's going to have to happen here. Hey! That's nice. I hate you. Fuck. Okay, so Demonic makes it so you can't flee. But I don't know if that's intentional or not, because it's certainly not written there. Peru needs to earn a pretty penny to continue working on the game. Oh, you mean per. Needs to earn a pretty penny to continue working on the game. For the first time, they will be stronger than anything they have. I don't know. I don't think that Per would do that. I don't think that he would purposely make an overpowered faction. Because he's made so much effort to make the races balanced up until now. He wouldn't have done that if he was just going to release one faction that would just break everything. I'm super fucked. Because of this one fucking Wolf Rider that lived. This entire unit of Fire Devils is dead. Shit. I'm cheesing it. Secret hack for you guys right there. I also forgot to widen out these guys, so it's fine. Okay, so Fire Devils don't like forests. This is good information. Yes, truly he was a mighty goblin warrior. He and his wolf single-handedly won the battle. Oh, the trolls are in the fucking middle now. God damn it. Yeah, Arthur, I don't know how much money Purr has made on this game. Because the community's pretty small, but this is really just his passion project. Right? He has a successful disc golf game, and that's pretty much what's funding the development of this. I can't imagine that it's too expensive to maintain this game and develop new content for it. It's not like it's a AAA game or something, you know? Like, you need to pay an artist to make a few graphics, and that's about it. You know, and pay your developers, obviously. Pay for a few bug fixes here and there. I don't know what the cost of game dev is these days. I just really don't want to get charged. Okay. He does goddamn trolls to move. There's God's forsaken trolls. Can I go up here? No, I can't, can I? There's maybe a world where I can do like a really weird movement like this. Oh, hang on. Nah, she ain't happening, bruh. But I can probably just run away. Oh, maybe we can't run away. I can't run away. I can side charge the goblins. What is it? 4 attacks back from goblins? Yeah. I think that should be fine. I'll get rid of the Wolf Riders. Don't want to play 1500? Do you have a thematic stream for a future update? Yeah, I'm covering this tonight. And this will probably take the entire length of my stream, so I'll probably play some 1500 at some point during this week. But maybe not. Like I've kind of settled on an Orc and Goblin Horde list for that one. That I think will be pretty good. I'm okay with being charged by one dude. Unlike last time, it's not like game ending, because I don't get a side charge on one of the units of wolves. That's pretty bad. It's definitely very problematic. Okay, I can double side charge the trolls. I think that'll work pretty darn well. Hang on. Can I get into the woods? Oh Christ, hang on. That's got it. Okay, cool. And if the goblin mob turns, then we can side charge them instead to rescue the fire guys. Uh-oh. Okay, we're fine. We're totally fine. Uh-oh. That's not good. Okay, we're good. We're fine. It's totally fine. It's not fine. Panic. It's time to panic, everyone! Oh boy. What about... Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. We're in trouble. Oh dear. Well, our fire breathers are almost certainly dead. Oh well, I'm not going to restart the battle again. Ow! Beat them up, doggos. Beat their ass. Yes. Get out of here, goblins. Fuck you. Fuck yourselves, goblins. Nobody likes you. Players will get high on demonic hubris and play way more relaxed. Maybe, yeah. That's certainly possible. Those trolls are gone. Bye, trolls! I know from personal experience that trolls just run the fuck away all the time. That is all trolls do, is run away. They are very cowardly beasts, the trolls. Oh dear. I didn't think that the -1 speed would be that big of a deal, but it's actually impacting how I can play these flyers. Ow! And they're gonna crumble. Oh! The entire unit's gone. Oh, those goblins are out of here. Later, homies. Did the goblins all just whiff? No, they hit every single attack, fuck's sake. Oh no. Oh! Okay, we tied, it's fine. I have to be cognizant of charging into combats because if I lose, I can lose models to crumbling. I don't just run away. 9 people are moving up. Yeah, 10 people in chat. Hello everyone, thanks for stopping by. I was getting like 20 to 30 on some of my other streams like a couple weeks ago. I don't know. I guess people just don't like Soul. Like, this game is just so unpopular that nobody wants to watch me play it. I've been doing rank streams of this, and I've been getting like 5-6 people at peak. So I guess I've got to go and play some more strategy RPGs. I'm gonna take loot. It's still early days here. Ooh, random stat could be anything. Wounds! Yes! 2 wounds. +1 wound on the tanky flies. +1 attack, though, on flyers is pretty good. I'm gonna go extra wounds. We're going into a blacksmith soon. I would like to get some nice upgrades from it if possible. I think you're the only person streaming this game, at least the only one I've seen. It can't be popular with the algorithm. That's true. That's 100% true. No lies detected. I don't know how the algorithm works. I'm pretty sure that nobody does. It's a fucking mystery. But, popular things get pushed more, for sure. That's exactly where I did not want you to go, Boris. Oh my god. Fucking, just let me move the unit, please. Jesus. But it's okay, because we can rear charge with the dogs. It's totally fine. We'll roast a couple of brutes here. It was made by 300 interns, even YouTube doesn't know how it works. I don't think that it was made by that many people. I think it's an AI program that was trained by just consuming absolute mountains of data from the site. I have an idea why people don't watch Soul. Why is that? Is it because Total War Warhammer 3 is more popular? People would rather see animated models bonking each other with swords than watch someone play a tactical turn-based game? Oh, you can't rotate through bases, fuck's sake. Oh yeah, that's absolutely true. Malicious, you get like different search results if you search SOVL. It'll say, "Did you mean Soul?" It'll show you like Soul of Creation and all these other games and shit. Okay, I cannot get a flanking charge, so I'm just gonna move up so that I can get a flanking charge next turn. They have no guns. I have all day to just melt them with flamers. I'm going to continue to do just that. Hello, brutes. Goodbye, brutes. Because you don't play well? Wow. My ego is shattered. I think I'll just go jump off a bridge after hearing that. Our streamer is not a true gamer, bro. I think I'm pretty fucking good at this game. I didn't lose the tournament. Both or whatever 3 tournaments that I was in. I have I think I've won like 9 out of the 10 last PvP games that I've played in ranked. A bad joke turned out to be better in my head. I had a feeling that you were joking, but so sometimes people just really do be like super aggressive and like, hey, you suck ass, fuck you. There were legitimate comments on some of my older videos, like when I was playing Ranked Risk, like the one that's on Steam. One of the comments I got was like, bro is ass, and I responded, I was like, dude, I've been playing this game for like a week. Give me a fucking break. People are brutal in the comment section. They can be real dickheads. When people are really good at tabletop games, it becomes almost unwatchable. Because they just win so hard? Risk is toxic even in person. That's very true. I would expect that the Risk fandom would be very toxic because Risk is a toxic game. You fooled me. Yeah, you absolutely fooled me, Arthur. Okay. Are the hounds more deadly and more powerful? They are, aren't they? They're more likely to rout this unit from the rear. And then the flies can take the attacks from the side. That's not a problem. They spend 3 minutes measuring the pixel millimeter. I feel called out. I feel called out once again. That's absolutely me. I am really slow at this game sometimes. I will spend minutes trying to find the perfect movement. Brutes are still running away. I guess I might as well just, like, charge them and kill them. Okay, these orcs are now pinned in place. Just gonna skip. I have a feeling that we will probably just kill these orcs. Very good. Crushed. Annihilated. Was the other game that was based on Napoleonic? Lines of Battle. What's interesting is that game is much, much, much more popular than this. That game, in my opinion, is a lot less strategic. Because there's a lot of randomness that happens when your units charge and stuff like that. Sometimes the collision can get all fucked up and like a unit will get caught and count as being charged for like several seconds. Gain regeneration on my Lord of Decay. That doesn't seem very useful. Then again, the skill isn't that useful either. I guess I'll take I'll get regeneration, I suppose. It's interesting though, you can get regeneration on your if you take Lord of Decay on the Demon Lord, you can get regeneration on him. That's pretty good. Give me more units, please. Very popular time period with not a lot of games in it. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. I need a bigger unit of Fire Devils so that I can scorch people more. Scorched Earth. Let's go money as we're going into the blacksmith. We'll see if we can buy 2 units. We have a second Abyssal Herald. The Abyssal, that's The secondary portrait for the Abyssal Herald is using this as a placeholder currently. You were laughing when I was bitching about saving throws? Okay, this comes with a unit of flies, so I'm gonna take it. And then I'm gonna give him a... I think 2 hand weapons is pretty good. Extra attacks is always nice. Unfortunately, I can't really afford a second unit here. I was hoping I'd be able to, because I wanted to see more level up options, but it's not going to happen. Curse standard on these guys. Let's go Banners of Mist. These guys will already pretty much just crush anything they attack. The Burning Scorchers, Fire Devils, kind of need some help in combat. So now if they have to go into melee, they can, like, mess some shit up. No level ups, unfortunate. Nurgle boys! Yeah, Bob not Bob. So we have 2 units of flies now, and one of them is a Plague Herald on fly. Interesting. It doesn't show him as being on a fly, though. Shh, that is a big old unit of Devil Spawn. Pike and shot, 16th, 17th centuries. Yeah, I mean, the only popular game for that is literally Pike and shot, right? Because Napoleonics is different. They have bayonets on their muskets. Pike and shot, there's like units of pikemen fighting against cavalry, protecting your musketeers. Or arquebusiers? I guess it depends on what army that you're talking about. The Cossacks series. Oh, you mean video games? That's a big army, guys. That's a lot of guys. I'm scared. Oh, there's no... Wait, there was a symbol for this before and it's gone. So there's a little bug. What a fun little bug, just like my little bugs. My little fly bugs. They have no guns, eh? Alright, time to make use of my flamers. Big unit of Orc Warriors is a pain in the ass for me. This guy I probably want to get regeneration on. Because he's more likely to get pulled out of his unit. I don't think the trolls can fit through there. They're gonna have to go around. The AI has screwed themselves. In a big way. Unless the AI decides to just cheat. Which they've been doing lately. But they mostly cheat by moving through buildings, not by going through their units. I guess I'm just gonna run the fuck away. Oh, that's unfortunate. I guess my flies are getting pummeled. Nothing I can really do about it. Go there. Yeah, the goblins are on me. Taste my fire! Ooh! Come on, baby, light my goblin. Go over here. I hate it when the enemy has last activation. Go like this. Oh, that forest is much bigger than it looks. I know I'm going through the... I know I'm going close to the orcs, don't worry. So my orcs and goblins list for the 1500 tournament actually has orcs in it. I think some of you will be happy to know that. Wow, they spiked the... Oh no, they didn't spike those dice because I have skill 2, I forgot. It's fine. I can lose as many plague flies as I need. It's not a big deal, really. Charge on the side there. Counter charge, and we'll fuck up some dudes like that. Okay, intercept that. And this guy has, like, actual melee power, so he's... Oh, fuck, he's only power 4. They're making 3-up saves. I might be fucked. We'll see. Come on. Jesus. I'm gonna save Master of Decay. Because this unit might lose a fly from 3 troll attacks. Soon, my dog of war. We have to do it my way. Well, we can do the road warrior. Jesus Christ. Dogs not being able to flea bait is like really bad, by the way. Flea baiting with dogs is like a really good tactic to be able to use. Wow, he just gave me a beer charge. That's fun. Yeah, I guess he's already inside Arc. Oh boy, bye orcs. Oh, bye orcs. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. Oh, okay, we're okay. We're okay. We might crumble to death though. I might regret not using my healing. Nope, they lost. All right, that's good. It's very good. Wow. This unit kicks a lot of ass. They are absolutely ludicrously deadly. That is insane. Oh, that's bad. I didn't even realize I was in line of sight. Oh well. I'd rather lose the flies than the hounds. I can just, like, replenish the flies. It's not a big deal. I'll confirm charges. I'm gonna get pumped by this, War Chief. Can I? Oh no. I can't fucking turn the dogs. I'm stuck. I fucking hate that you can't rotate your base through enemies' bases. You should totally be able to. It's so annoying. Hello to the 12 homies in chat. Thanks for stopping by tonight. Much appreciated. Oh yeah, flies are gone. Hang on. War games, the situation is a bit better, but given the importance of 30 years of war, lack of attention is so weird. What's definitely worth doing is removing access to the Frost Ward from demons. They have quite a few units with saving throw. It'll be too unkillable. These units can't retreat at all, Bob Nut Bob. They're the same as undead. I'm quite literally unable to retreat at all. I can never flee. Wow, okay, the orcs just completely killed me. We might just lose this fight. No, we won't lose the fight, but, like, we're getting really fucked up. I don't think Frost Ward is a problem, because Frost Ward is, what, +1 to saves? And then you have to reroll your own hits? Actually, yeah, that is really good. When you're unbreakable. So, like, they might do a couple of wounds to you, but they won't kill you, and then you just crumble. That's interesting. I got a counter charge. I literally have no choice. I'm gonna go over here. Try and outflank him. Do the same thing on this side. And then we're gonna toast ourselves some orcs. Welcome to the orc bonfire. Get your orc jerky here. We have perfectly singed orc flesh for sale. If you have frenzy, rerolls cancel each other. Oh, that's true. Yeah, you guys are right. Absolutely. Frost Ward is insane. Because Frost Ward's really good on Dragon Knights, too. I meant the Hounds not being able to turn around. Yeah, they made the Hounds demonic as well. They crumble, they never run. It's weird. It's a weird decision. Don't know why they did that. They're routing this turn. We literally don't have to do anything. We can just skip and we win. Victory! God of War. I guess I'm becoming the God of War with these guys. Plague flies. Golden looting, I guess. Corner stench, boys. +1 speed. I guess I'm gonna take a random stat. Defense 4 is nice. Random stat. Extra power. That's pretty killer right there. Take max unit size. Gain poisoned attacks or just get +1 attack. Let's do a random stat. We got more wounds. Oh my god. They have 5 wounds each. The unkillable flies. One thing about Lords is that they're the only thing that replenishes automatically for free. Although it looks like you don't get experience if you die, so that's not great, but whatever. It's not that big of a deal. I'm gonna get some hounds, and then I'm gonna get some hounds, and then I'm gonna get some gold from everything else. Okay, what's our route? We end on a tent up here. As you fly into any strong squad with Nurglings, they will stand under the frost. Not to mention the flies. They able to stick to any squad for a long time. That's true, yeah. The flies will be +1 save and re-rolling saves. That's disgusting. And they're flyers, so they're gonna get flanks. So you're not gonna get charge bonus. So your crappy swordsmen are gonna be hitting them, and then they're gonna have 3-up re-rollable saves. That's pretty crazy. Eagle who held Hydra for 3 moves. The flies will hold for 4+. Yeah, true. I think we're gonna go top route. 'Cause 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 proud it is. Shaving a dwarf could seem like a fun idea at the time. Oh my god. This game has some great quotes and stuff. Oh, I didn't spread the demon hounds out. Fuck's sake. Abyssal Lord, Fire Devils, and Plague Flies. The Plague Flies. 3 days as the Plague Flies. Who do I want to get shot by a cannon? The answer is nobody, but like, I don't really have a lot of choice in the matter. 2 big units of foot knights is a real pain in my ass. Me, let me play with the cannon. Also, this unit is slow, so they're gonna have some trouble getting over this. Deadly wounds for corn units. I would rather have flies shot by crossbows, thank you. I pretty much always heavily favor cavalry in my PvE games. And, this faction has good cavalry, we just haven't rolled any of it. Yes, shoot the flies. Yes. Yes, rerollable saves. 2 piles of a crispy snack. Listen, I don't think that that's true. They have 5 defense. They're not easy to get rid of. I rolled cavalry at the very beginning. That's true. I just meant in shops we haven't rolled any cavalry. Which is a shame, because I think the cavalry is insanely powerful in this game. Hey, can I heal past my my limit? With this unit here? Like, can I get an extra model back? That's what I'm wondering. I'm gonna go into the crossbows. It's either get shot by them or fight them in melee, you know? It's kind of a no-brainer. Get roasted, bitch! Oh, that's a big burn, baby! Oh, they came for the dogs? You jerks. Don't hurt my nice doggos. That's not nice of you. Can I fit through? Fudge. Run away! Run away! Flee for your lives! It didn't work. Son of a bitch. No, my fire devils! I think the knights are gonna get charged in the flank by dogs and hopefully die. That's the hope here. Rerollable saves, bitch. Eat that motherfucker. Oh, damn, he's out of here. It'll be steamed like oysters. That makes me think of that Delicious in Dungeon scene. Where they find out that the living armor has, like, oysters inside of them. That shit's funny. I can charge the cannon. I don't want to get shot by the cannon anymore, thanks. Then I'm going to rear charge these halberds and keep them running. We'll pop our Cursed standard. Oh no. The steamed oysters comment made me think of Seymour Skinner making his steamed hams. Oh, delightfully devilish, Seymour. An aurora borealis. At this time of year. Localized only to your kitchen. Can I see it? No! Oh, that shit's good. Uh-oh. No, I'm crumbling! I'm crumbling! Yeah, what a world, what a world! Damn, dude, the 4-up hits are reliable today. What the fuck? They're reliable as shit. Those wolves are dead. Fuck. I don't know that I like the change to war machines. The -2 defense when they're in melee is, like, seriously problematic. Bob, not Bob, I don't think it could happen. I think you're wrong. Get out of here, halberdiers. Get fucked. Hell yeah. Well, yeah, but it's not like everyone was using siege weapons before. People were using catapults and cannons. I think that bolt throwers are still pretty bad, and they just got a lot worse. Because now bolt throwers are all defense 1 in melee, which is pretty pathetic. That's not good. When you get beat up by like rat swarms as a cannon, that's a problem. Well, the plague flies are dead. Again. The best ranged units are probably, the best ranged units are probably the archers and city guard. Not like artillery pieces, because they kick a lot of ass and they're good at fighting in melee and they can hold objectives. Alright guys, it's time to roast some foot knights in their armor. Oh no, we didn't roast them. We hardly even dented them. I wouldn't fight a rat swarm if I think all of us would lose, even if we didn't have to drag a cannon around. True enough. Goodbye, my precious flies. It's okay, I'll replenish you later. Oh my god, they're gonna hold for another turn? Insane. Larger ones, there's a very good argument for wood elves. Dragon Riding Lord is the best technically ranged unit. I guess that's true. Yes. No, I wouldn't say that, because the dragon's too expensive. I think the dragon's not very good. That's just my personal opinion. I know there are people who like dragons in the game. I think they're just too expensive to be, like, really viable. Lord of War it does literally nothing here, but I'm gonna pop it just because it's funny. You actually should keep your activatable abilities as initiative sinks. I think the dragon is excellent, but I think it's way too expensive at 150 points. Even with like 7 wounds, it's significantly tougher than other units, but it's just not. It's not tough enough, and doesn't deal enough damage, and it doesn't do enough for 150 points. It's a really good flanking unit, and it has a fire breath, which is pretty powerful. But I think 150 points is just too much for. It's too much for almost anything, especially when you have to take it alongside a second unit. You know, you have to pay for the caster on top of it or whatever. Nice, 31% to routing this turn immediately. That's great. That was just a regular fight. That was hard. I'm gonna do extra level for newly recruited guys. +1 damage save versus ranged. That's pretty good. +1 to a random stat. I'll take random stat. Power. Oh my god. Their power is 7 on the charge now. They will absolutely annihilate pretty much everything. Money. Give me flies back. I'm gonna take money. I need hounds, and then I need money, and then I need money. I gotta spread these hounds out. You ain't nothing but a hound. I think we're gonna go north and get the elite fight. Like, if you... Now that I think I think that the Abyssal Flyer was also not very good for 150 points. The Demon Lord or whatever. I thought he was too expensive, and he's undeniably better than a dragon. In terms of just, like, dealing lots of melee damage. It's arguable whether the dragon is more worth it because it has the flamer on a mobile, tough body. Risen invaders. What are we dealing with here? Wolves, White Guard. White Guard, Wolves, Dread Knights. Okay. Good to know. Dragon is not bad if you have spells that increase the survival rate. If you play 1500 this week, I'll show you why. Okay. Are you running, like, Wood Elves with Divine Favor? Or not Divine Favor, Radiant Shield? Because nobody's experimenting with that spell at all. I completely just didn't see this unit of hounds down here. Whoops. Friggin' thing. I hate this box being in the goddamn way sometimes. I really have no idea where to go first. I'm gonna go over here. We gotta deal with these White Guard. These are a huge problem. Majorly rebuild the list after losing Dragon. I do have some fun ideas about around Radiant Shield. Yeah? Just keeping stuff alive? You think it's good enough? Yeah, now that Hex is nerfed and Web is nerfed, humans have Radiant Shield, right? So I think it's definitely worth trying for sure. Like, the problem with Radiant Shield is it doesn't kill stuff. If you're taking a spell, you need it to kill stuff, because getting rid of stuff from the enemy's side gets you points. So you need to kill things in order to get points. Then again, at the same time, you need to, you can kind of gain points by keeping your stuff alive as well. Because you deny points to your enemy. Can I do like 18.5? Okay, I have 12 people in chat here. How many of you watch anime? I have an idea for a new series of videos where I review obscure animes, like mecha animes that nobody knows about. There's a really interesting old mecha anime called Elgime from the 80s. And it seems like it straight up rips off Star Wars, which I kind of love, but also has like like the main character is a mecha pilot who wields a lightsaber, And in the first episode, he cuts off his enemy's hand. Like, that's so fucking Star Wars. If your dragon didn't die, that's a lot of points. That's true, yeah. You read mostly now, Bob Not Bob? Interesting. What kind of stuff do you read? Because I'm also considering making Battletech short stories. Get roasted, motherfucker! Oh, bye, White Guard. It was nice knowing you. My dogs versus your dogs. But my dogs have the flank, motherfucker. I'd do more Battletech if CGL didn't get into politics. Ooh. That's very true. I do have a fantasy novel in the works as well. It's been in the works for a very long time, though. And when I say in the works, I don't mean necessarily that I'm, It's more that I've built a lot of lore and stuff. I haven't written most of it. Well, that's bad for me. Shit. I didn't anticipate them not breaking. These flies kind of suck ass. They're very bad at doing damage to things. Well, Bob, I was probably planning to do part of it as an audiobook, and then the rest of it would be posted on my Ko-fi as subscriber-only content. The first thing is probably going to be a short story. You kind of have to see where it goes from there. Well, these Dread Knights are certainly boned. Get it? Because they're made of bones? That was an unintentional pun. Fuck's sakes. Infantry's so slow, man. It's annoying. Flies are very, very dead. We start with a 2,000-page Odyssey like Lord of the Rings. Holy fuck! Those wolves absolutely decimated me. Never a chance to not get into reading a lot due to my grandpa career. I grew up surrounded by books. All walls in my room were bookshelves from top to bottom. Oh my goodness. That's an insane amount of books, dude. I mean, unless your room was the size of a closet, that's literally hundreds of books. I read a lot more when I was younger. I don't read as much anymore. I've been watching a lot of anime recently, and streaming, working on videos, that kind of stuff. Well, that unit of hounds is also fucking dead. God damn it. 2,000 books, 2,500 in other rooms. Oh my god! That's so many books, dude. That's ridiculous. I love that. Love that for you. Dude, having 100 books is an insane number of books to own. That's truly ludicrous. That's not good. I guess it's only 6 attacks. They're hitting on 4s. Not making good enough use of my flamethrowers. Nope. Oh, I didn't get a flyback? God damn it. 1d3 healing is like nothing. Your bookshelf started to break. Help! The strain is too much. You have too many fucking books. I need support. Steel shelves, please. Uh-oh. Ow. Ow. Ugh. Your grandpa is a prominent literature scholar in Russia? Interesting. Oh, dude, we wiped an entire unit of fucking White Guard in one turn. That's insane. Oh, yeah. That's true. Like, if you speak a bunch of different languages, you can read other books that aren't in English. Although, here's the thing, is that English is one of the most commonly spoken languages in the world, so the chances are, if you speak English, you have access to most of the best books in the world. Because if a book is popular and like good, typically it's going to get translated into English. Because there's such a large market of people that want to read it. Think of the indies! I guess that's true. Chances are the translation is bad. Well, yeah, but like, if you're not a native speaker of a language, chances are you're probably not going to fully understand the language anyways. Ooh. I do like another flyer. Give me skill on the wyvern. +1 attack probably would have been better. Can we afford another unit? Oh, we can, too. Another unit of flies? Oh. Now that is interesting. I mean, it's the only thing we can afford, so I'm going to buy it. Okay, skill 3 seems really good, but I think that extra attacks are probably better. Plated barding. Can we not afford anything else? +1 discipline is literally fucking useless for me. Like, it's an actual insult that they even included it. Elite battle. It's not a dragon. Wyverns aren't dragons. They don't have 6 limbs. If you count a tail as a limb, dragons have 7 limbs. They used both translators and actual writers together. For Soviets? Oh my goodness. Yeah, that seems like the best way to do it, but like, damn man, that's gotta be really fucking time consuming. I have literally 1 unit of infantry, 1 unit of dudes that shoot fire out of their faces, and then just flyers and dogs. What a weird army. First in place, no, it literally is it's what I said. That is the difference. Wyverns don't have arms. They have rear legs and wings, that's it. The new way is just to hand it over to the propaganda arm and have them do whatever. Oh my god. It's insane to me that Dwarf Berserkers like, the Devil Spawn are just better than Dwarf Berserkers. It's insane. It's kind of ridiculous. Skill 4 is like really, really important. It's a really big show. I'm gonna pass. Let's just make them come to me a little bit here. Okay. That's pretty good. I'll break the center here. Oh my god. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Their flyers are coming. My anus is not prepared. I don't think that that's an actual possible move. I think the AI just hardcore fucking cheated on that one. It literally moved to the end of its fucking movement and then turned 45 degrees. That's dumb. What the hell? Okay, here's the question. Can I fit a flyer base back here? I think I can. Bird nerd fact that wing would be made of the arm bones, so it does have arms there, just using wings. I'm aware that they're like bats, right? Wyverns are essentially big bats. They're like big reptilian bats. That's what they are. Dragons are like almost holy beings that have 6 limbs. They have wings, arms, and hind legs. That's a true dragon. Dude, giving a flyer rerollable saves is absolutely fucking ridiculous. What were they thinking? This is like the James Rolfe moment. What were they thinking? Okay, sleepy. Uh-oh. It's 9 o'clock, okay. Dragon 4 legs, wyvern 2 legs. That's what I'm talking about. A dragon has 4 legs, wyverns have 2 legs. But they both also have wings. And then you get into Wyrms, which are dragons that don't have wings. So they're like the land-bound dragons. And I'm incorporating all 3 of them into my fantasy world that I'm writing. War Chief should be able to fuck that up, right? I think that's a side charge. Eastern dragons, they don't have wings but still fly. Yeah, true. Well, again, Eastern dragons are literally like holy beings. They're not even... They're like gods. They're like gods or demigods. They're not a normal dragon. By any means. What isn't a god over there? Well, it depends on what country you're talking about. But yeah, Shintoism, literally everything has a soul and like everything can be a god. Right? Shintoism is really weird. It's a very interesting religion. But they have shrines to like everything. I don't know if it's necessarily watering down the term. It's more that, like, they view things a lot differently than we do when it comes to that kind of stuff. Like, Shintoism is a weird religion. I don't know anything about Chinese religions at all. I've studied a lot of Japanese mythology and stuff like that, but I have no idea what the fuck is going on in China. China. You're almost a priest? Like a Shinto priest or like a Christian priest? Oh, bye, berserkers. Does that afford me enough? No. Shit. That's no good. I think this is a war cry turn. You shopped around for gods? Dude, that's fucking hilarious. I searched around to see if I could find some gods that were cool, but nothing took my interest, so gods can get fucked. Explosive charge! No hits. Okay, cool. We're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. How are you? Boring conversation anyway. I guess we're going into the side of the miners. These little fuckers are on top of me faster than I thought they'd be. Oh no. Oh hey. We're like power ridiculous. So that doesn't matter. Okay, good. Didn't have the money and God didn't step in, so I wasn't meant to be. You have to pay to get ordained? Isn't it not very expensive, though? Like, you can go and get ordained as a priest online, and it's not, like... I don't know how much it is, but it's not a lot. Like a few $100, like it's a license. It's a license to marry people, essentially, is really the way that I look at it. I feel like to be a priest, you either have to be a grifter and want to, like, fuck people over, or you have to be actually religious and, like, actually believe in what you're preaching. Those are the two qualifiers to be a priest. I'm seeing $60. That's not that bad. I mean, it's kind of bullshit. Like, I don't think that it should be that way. You shouldn't have to pay to be a priest. Because Jesus literally preached that you shouldn't even have churches. I really wasn't anticipating this flying machine still being here. That's a big problem. Why would your temperament not be compatible with the job? Are you just not... Are you not one to turn the other cheek? I'd rather charge the flying machine than the berserkers, honestly. These things are way fucking scarier. It's a lot of charging that's happening there. That's fair enough. If you gave it a shot and it didn't work out, I mean, what are you gonna do? Nothing you can do, really. This is a huge problem here. These plague flies are about to get absolutely fucking obliterated. The engineer rallies. I want to rear charge him. Requires more empathy. I decided against becoming a psychologist. Not because I thought that I would be bad at it, or that I wouldn't have enough empathy, but because I would have too much empathy. And I would probably shoulder the burdens of my patients, and that is not something that you can do as a psychologist. Because if you do that, you will probably just go completely insane yourself. Oh, that was really convenient. It was exactly enough movement to get it over there. A vision of Odin or Osiris? Dude. That shit doesn't happen. Gods don't actually exist. Like, I'm very fucking firmly, I'm a very firm believer that gods are not real. At the very least, I don't think that the Judeo-Christian God is real. Like, Jehovah is super definitely fake. Because most of the stuff in the Bible is ripped off from other fucking religions. You see, if you eat mushrooms, you can see a few gods. That's true. That's certainly true. The reason to become a priest is not because you believe in God. It's to make a living and to make other people happy. And to do good works in your community. That's what I think being a priest is actually about. Hermit crab made of grass. I usually just see weird patterns and shit. I can't do mushrooms anymore, though. I'm pretty sure I'm super allergic to them. They are absolutely poisonous to me. Only allergic to tumbleweeds like a man? Dude, how do you even discover that? Are there fuck tons of tumbleweeds where you are? I don't think I've ever seen a tumbleweed in my entire life. I'm allergic to all kinds of shit. I get hay fever. I'm a sniffly mess in the summer. Yeah, it is too cold up here for tumbleweeds, 100%. Well, that's unfortunate. I guess I can still charge them with that, and then charge them with that. Can't really... Oh, I could have moved, actually. I've got a lot of movement. It's a fast unit. Whatever, it's fine. That's interesting. Wait, what's a bird trim? Oh my god. The insane devil spawn. Just absolutely crushing entire units. They are the destroyers of worlds. These things are insane. Like, yeah, they're buffed to the stratosphere, but, like, even without that, they're insanely powerful. They're power 5 base. They should be power 4 base, I think. That'll put them a lot more in line with Berserkers. Oh, a bird trip? Falcon E or Falconry? Like, did you have the glove on and had him hunt some mice for you and shit? Falconry is so cool, man. I want to be, or I want to make friends with a raven. I really want to have a pet raven. I would teach it to steal for me. Train it to bring back money. Falconry, we were hunting jackrabbits? That's rad. Falconry is super cool to me. I think that that's a really cool, like, hobby to have. Yes! Finally! Yeah, more dogs, please. I'm gonna go more dog replenishment, because we don't really need a bigger unit right now. +1 attack, please. Okay. I need to recover flies, Give me more devil spawn. Give me more fire devils. Oh, of course, I only got 3. Give me hounds back. And then money. Money. They punch things? Falcons are single-minded. They punch things? Like with their bird feet? Their talons? See, that's why I would want a raven. I think ravens are super rad. Because they're super intelligent. And they use tools. And you can train them to, like, bring you stuff. But, like, you can also train them to hunt. Can't reel in the aggression, just direct it. Interesting. They punch things with a balled fist? They go, with their fucking talons, they just, like, whack shit? That's so funny. You would think that they would, like, grab it and use their claws to, like, gouge them or something. They fucking punch things at high speed? Ravens are vindictive if you wrong them? Well, yeah, but I would never treat my bird buddy badly. You know, like I would always be nice to him. I would give him food and, you know, pet him and scratch under his chin, and like he'd be my friend. I mean, that's the idea, at least. This is a really bad army for me to fight. This is a lot of fucking speed, dude. That's an insanely fast army. 3 chariots, 2 units of harpies, and 2 units of minotaurs. That's terrifying. Too fast to grab, break a claw or finger. I guess that makes sense. They just stun it, and it falls to the ground. And then they just fly down and eat what's dead there on the ground. Hard to hold things and fight it on the ground. The birds that survive learn that. Yeah, that makes sense. All of what you're saying makes sense, guys. I definitely can see the logic. Fist of Rage putting in work. I just got an idea for a meme where it's like a falcon, but he's got the Arthur fist as he's like staring at a bird, waiting for it fly off of its perch so he can go and stun it out of the air and kill it. I didn't know you were a bird nerd, Bob, not Bob. Excuse me. Oh no. The sleepiness. It is setting in. Okay, I could nuke the mongrel pack. But I'm more scared of the harpies. You're building a pigeon loft? That's pretty cool. I'm also scared of the minotaurs, actually, now that I think about it. But I can't get them. All the birds will be mine. Say, boss, it's a lot of birds. Of course, it's a lot of birds, you fucking idiot. How else am I supposed to send messages across Europe? The cassowary? Bro, cassowaries are fucking terrifying. That's not a bird, that's a fucking dinosaur. Just putting my dogs into reserve here. Can cassowaries be tamed? No. They're far too aggressive. They are one of the most insanely aggressive animals on the planet. At least I'm fairly certain of that. Sounds like quitter talk. Alright, why don't you go try and tame a fucking zebra, my friend? See how far you get. Some animals are stubborn and insanely aggressive, and you just can't do anything with them. Because they're just bastards. From what I've heard, the cassowary is one of those types of creatures. Eat shit, harpies. Oh! Well, we eliminated the back rank. That's something. Yeah, like all really big flightless birds are basically just fucking dinosaurs. They're massive assholes and they hate you. Even the smaller ones that aren't like 8 feet tall. You can't breed hippos either. That's a ludicrous idea. That's also completely impossible. Anyone who would even try is a complete idiot. They kill more people in Africa than any other animal. They're terrifying. that's helpful. Dangerous, just life spice. Hang on. I need to intercept the Minotaurs. Fuck you? Fuck! Oh my god. I hate how the charging system works in this game. It's absolute fucking dog shit. You should be able to intercept as many times as you want. It's fucking dumb that you can't. Hippos can be trained. The problem is that they can't be tamed. You can feed a hippo, and it will act friendly towards you for a period of time, but then one day it might just get pissed off and decide to kill you for no reason. I guess it's a little bit of semantics, Bob, not Bob. I guess I'm attempting to side charge this mongrel pack. Is that a side charge? It's totally a side charge. But do we have line of sight to the center of their side base? I think I do. I can be slightly further back and still have it, I think. It's not a side charge. That should be. That'll do, I think. Initiative sinking. I will pop Warcry. I think it's actually worth it. I will roast the Goatman Longhorn. Bye. Get fucked. Hippo was one of the few surviving animals in the zoo, but wounded. A Red Army warrant officer tasked with healing it found the hippo ate only if given 6 liters of vodka. I get stabbed by birds all the time. Yeah. What I do with my birds is taming. I take one from the wild, get it to trust me, but that will never make it act as I want. It's still wild. To make animals be safe to be around, you must breed for it. Yeah. Hippo started following him like a dog. Well, there's a modern documented case where someone had a hippo, and there's a video of it on YouTube. They had essentially a pet hippo. It would come up to their house and they would throw out watermelons. They would throw out whole watermelons and And sweets and all kinds of shit. That thing was happier than a pig in shit. It was eating better than most people do. Wait, what still is left to go? Oh, this fucking thing. Ow. Bro, don't eat my flies, you fucking bastards. At least they don't have frenzy anymore. Bye. Those flies are gonna get eaten by mongrels. Three times more likely to be killed by a cow than a shark? That just makes logical sense. Sharks are in the ocean. Most people aren't going in the ocean. Cows are fucking everywhere. War Chief should definitely kill this raiding chariot. And the raiding chariot should not kill him. Well, fuck you too, I guess. Asshole. Looting is not a good level up for flies. Yeah, that's true. I didn't think about it until after. Basically, the flies are my tanks. Because they have rerollable saves. Even if they're not very high toughness, they've got lots of wounds. And rerollable saves, so... they're pretty tough. They're pretty tough little customers. Those flies. Master of Decay. I need to blow up those minotaurs with my fire breath. Shit. I can't get the dogs behind them. I guess I could just ignore them and I'll blow up the chariot this turn. Like, they can charge the flies right now, but there's no way that these the flies aren't gonna shrink their base by the end of this turn. Need to think about what people are afraid of for no reason. You're talking to someone with an irrational fear of water. Specifically because I'm afraid of what's in it. Musky, pike, weird sea monsters, sharks. Minotaurs are still kicking the shit out of me. God damn it, it's annoying. Oh, the devil spawner is so insanely deadly. Jesus. And they're so tanky, that's so funny, dude. They didn't even lose a single model, it's fucking ridiculous. Yeah, those flies are dead. That's unfortunate. I guess I might as well just rear charge with this. We'll chop them up real good. Yeah, confirm charges. Fresh roasted beef. Delicious. Ugh. Does this work on him? I think it does. Usurisk? I don't know where Amur or Usurisk are. Oh, routing this turn? Well... time to be hitting the old fiery trail. Get melted, bitch. Tigers are really fucking scary, by the way. Tigers are one of the most terrifying animals out there, for real. My Abyssal Herald. Random stat could be discipline. Let's take attack. I'm a fool. I forgot I was going to a tent. Oh well. Not that big of a deal. I'm gonna take wounds. Random stat. Power. Interesting. Can I handle an elite fight? I think I can, because we recover our losses afterwards. All big cats are nightmare fuel. So, lions are much less aggressive, though. Why the fuck did the game do this? I absolutely despise it when it makes the units smaller when you get more models. Like a panther or a lion or a cheetah are all less likely to hunt humans than a tiger is. Tigers are one of the few animals that just has absolutely no fear of humanity, pretty much. And once they start hunting humans, they don't stop. They just keep fucking hunting them. They acquire a taste for blood. Which is terrifying as fuck. Lions of Stavo show they can hunt us and do for... Yeah? Are those the ones that hunted the railroad workers? Those fuckers were terrifying. The ghosts of Savo? Yeah, those were some real bastards. Oh, Maleficar the Despoiler. Nice. This is one of the best ones that you can get. Because it's easy as shit. Comparatively, at least. Those poor railroad workers, man. Forced to work while being hunted by fucking lions. Can you imagine? I would be shitting my pants every night. You get up to take a piss and just get fucking decked by a lion's paw. Have your goddamn head ripped off. They didn't even eat them either. They were just hunting them for fun. That's like the scariest thing, when animals start making behavior that's like humans. Oh, he changed the devil spawn too. Well, that's interesting. They ate some of them. Some of the corpses were just mangled and left out. I'm literally just gonna run away so that he comes at me. I think I have to flamer the Archdevil, otherwise it's gonna fucking deck some of my dudes. Oh, excuse me. There we go. Bye, Archdevil. Nice knowing you, bitch. No fucking way! Dude, it's so insanely overpowered with Abyssal Armor. What the fuck? That's insane. What the fuck, man? That's a gnarly unit now. That unit is fucking ridiculous. Holy shit. Ow. Fuck you and your shadow bolt bullshit. Resistant to fire. So that's actually something that people talked about, is adding fire damage to the game and having it like counteract certain things like regeneration. That was an idea that somebody had in one of the threads. I can't remember. It might have even been my idea, but I can't say that with certainty. Can you fuck right off? Yeah, exactly. If you burn a troll, they don't grow back. That right? That's what I'm saying. The Archdevil is demonic now, though. I think that's a nerf. Because he was Discipline 10 Fearless before. Which essentially means you almost never break and also don't have to worry about crumbling if you lose combat. So that is a nerf. Demonic is definitely worse than being Discipline 10 Fearless. I cannot get a fucking side charge on this goddamn unit. God damn it. Yeah, that's true. It did rarely lose combats. That is certainly true. I mean, if you're engaging it in combat, you're usually flanking or rear charging something. Intercept. Charge. Charge. I probably should have put the plague flies in. I really don't care if these die. I care if the dogs die a lot more. Oh, brutal fire. That was really good. Crunch. Stop using fucking Shadow Bolt on me, you bitch. asshole. War cry? We cry for war. We's calling the Rogue boys. Rogue. Get shit on, Archdevil. Oh boy. Wow, that was really bad for them. That was a terrible roll for the Knights. And we still managed to not fucking win combat. Oh my god. Wow. Oh my god. That's insane. Yeah, they're just destroyed. Get wrecked, bro. Even charging into the side of these fucking things is terrifying. Power 5 with 2 attacks and Frenzy. Just gross. Oh fuck, I forgot to recharge the flies. Okay, the AI normally isn't supposed to do that, by the way. Okay, it's out of Shadow Bolts. Oh, now it's gonna use fucking Fireball. Okay. I'll see if I can maybe get a side charge here. And then I'm just gonna put these directly into the front. CEO who stole a hat from the kid had to apologize. All that talk about suing people and being in the right. You folded like an omelet. I don't know who you're talking about, Bob, not Bob. Someone stole a hat from a kid? What a cunt. It's just a real cunty move to make. I mean, the CEOs are generally cunts. Like, I'm not surprised. When you're a privileged rich asshole who essentially doesn't really do anything except collect money, obviously you're gonna be a bastard. It just makes sense. Yeah, we can't fit in base contact. Okay, we're charging then. Not gonna sugarcoat it, I generally don't like wealthy people. If you're like a small business owner or something, that's one thing, but most wealthy people are bastards. Because you don't get wealthy by being a good person, generally. These Abyssal Knights are gonna get chopped up. Took a signed hat from a 10-year-old kid at a tennis game. Oh, I think I saw a video of that actually like a while ago. What a fucking asshole. That dude is so rich that he could have handed the kid like a couple of $100 bills and been like, hey kid, I'm gonna buy that hat off of you. And the kid probably would have been happy with that, you know? Polish? What is it? What is it in Poland? Kroners or something like that? It's been all over the news and socials. He's been defending himself for 4 days. Well, yeah, obviously he's going to double down. Why would he ever apologize? He didn't do anything wrong. He just stole a hat from a kid. Who cares about that kid? Fuck that kid, right? Jesus Christ, man. Complete sociopaths. It typically takes being a sociopath to accumulate that much money. I guess it's looter. Doesn't feel very good, but I guess we could take a massive unit of dogs. 11 fucking dogs. Poisoned attacks is interesting, but I'm gonna go for max unit size. And we're money maxing here because we're about to hit a tent. Abyssal Vipers are infantry. Sure. Max unit size is useful. Skill is not useful. Move speed is? Jesus. 50% replenishment rate, I guess. Hit rolls, hit rolls. This is not very useful stuff here. I don't think it's because he's rich. He's an ass, but sociopaths tend to get into CC. You have to be a complete maniac to become a CEO. Because it requires a ludicrous amount of effort and time. They do spend a lot of time doing stuff for the company. And you have to step on a lot of people to get there. So you have to be a fucking cunt to become a CEO. Okay, I mean, I'll take the extra models, obviously. XP is doing, like, nothing for me. I will take one additional model. XP will do something for me here. Sure, I guess skill. Abyssal Herald. A random stat, please. Another attack is always nice to have. The war chief levels up. Yeah, another attack, please. Thank you. That's pretty nice. Alright, awesome. Boss time. Shit. I forgot to check my army. I'm literally just doing this because I made a mistake. And the Act 2 boss can actually be pretty difficult. We're facing elves, so I think it's a lot of shooting. If I remember correctly. Just pouring myself some water. Hello to the 12 homies in chat. Thanks for stopping by tonight. Very much appreciated. Okay, yeah, we gotta spread out a bunch of guys here. Absolutely worth spreading out the Vipers because they have 2 attacks each. Okay, that's the correct lineup. That's the correct lineup. We'll spread these out. Looks good. There's 2 offensive mastery? That's all we got for levels up? That's not bad, actually. Is it the... what's the Throngler? Hey, what's the wyvern called? Venom Scale. Cool name. Rad name. Okay, so these are forward deploying fast infantry. This is a weird unit. This is a really, really weird unit. Our new fearsome foe and a weapon in SS-14. What's SS-14? Guys, this army is almost entirely composed of flying units. It's kind of insane. Oh, Space Station 14. Cool, cool. I've heard of Space Station 13. Mostly because Tex plays it. I've never played it myself. Bro, seriously? You deployed your Crocodiscs inside of your fucking Raptors? Not back here? Get fucked, AI. What the what is this? They're cheating. This is dumb. Oh, fuck. Good news, it's only a little bit of shooting. Okay, I think I need to kill this dragon. Oh, but the dryads too, though. That's a tough call. Should it's free, worst case you can kill a slow bay on it. I don't know what that means. Vipers look like skulkers on steroids. Yeah, that's pretty much what they are. All of the Abyssal units do have the disadvantage of being large-based infantry, though. They can all only go 6 wide, so those extra attacks don't really matter that much. But they're also allowed to take very small units. So you can take multiple small units of like 6, which is kind of terrifying, honestly. Those Crocodile Bruisers just went right through the Raptors. They didn't even fucking bother trying to, like, make things fair there at all. What the fuck? Okay, the Deepwood Dancers are probably the scariest thing on the board. I'm gonna get rid of them. Wow, we literally wiped the entire unit. Holy fuck. Oh, slow day. If you're bored, you can try it, and all it will cost you is time. Yeah, I should probably try it at some point. What kind of game is it, even? Is it like a space station simulator? The Wyvern might end up dead, but I'm gonna go fight that fucking dragon with it. Everyone is a player, even the janitor. Set in theory on a space station, in practice in an insane asylum. MMO space station sim. Very cool. Sounds chaotic and fun. I'll have to give it a shot. Oh, I just fucked myself. I can't charge here anymore. Fuck. Dude, rerollable saves against... like 4-up rerollable saves against arrows means that Plague Flies are absolutely fucking insane. Like, that shit is so broken. The counter to cheap flyers like these is normally that you hit them with arrows, and that's no longer the fucking counter, so what the fuck is the counter to them now? There isn't one. That's wild. I'm just gonna make it so that the Triceratops can't charge me. The Fire Devils might be fucked. I'm gonna charge the Triceratops. The Dryads will just intercept. It's whatever. Whatever. Wait, there's like a colonial marine simulator? That's crazy. Sorry, how the fuck are you fitting your base? Excuse me? There's a fucking cliff in the goddamn way, bro. Are you shitting me? What the fuck is this bullshit? My entire army is now in melee except for the unit that wants to be in melee the most. Fuck. Dude, 200 people? Does someone also play as the aliens? Or are those NPCs? If someone plays as the aliens, that's pretty wild. Counter flyers is... That's not a counter. Yeah, I'll pop Lord of War. It's all people. That's cool. Walk. That sounds like a crazy time, dude. What a wild time to be alive. Oh my god. Basically an insane bravery crocodile. Getting eaten by a horde of dogs, and he's just like, I will stay and fight. Wow, I got my ass kicked. I mean, I know they're superior forces, but good lord. I do have a character in there, like... Raptor Riders. Yeah, I don't care about losing a few of those dogs. It's not a big deal. I want the Wyvern alive, though, for sure. Wyvern is important. 3 attacks back. Ouch. That hurts a lot. Ouchie. Damn, dude. These guys kind of suck at combat. The Raptor Riders are in my goddamn way now. Guess I'll... fuck. I'll charge this, and then I'll charge these in here. And then this goes with the Raptors. Confirm charges. Pass. Lilu Dallas multipass. I make that joke all the time. I wonder if everyone listening gets tired of. Master of Decay. Give me back wounds, please. The doggos win. As they should. Huh? Oh, I just said Lilu Dallas Multipass. Because I was saying pass a lot. Whenever I play this game and have a bunch of passes in a row, because usually I've got more activations than the enemy in campaign. Or, I mean, they have more activations than I do. I can't remember how that shit works right now. My flame boys are just gonna get their ass kicked by dryads, unfortunately. They're not particularly tough, these lads. Fire Lizard's like quite bad at combat, isn't it? It is cheap though. Was that thing like 65 points or something? Interesting. It's a catapult strapped to a dinosaur with short range. I'd rather fight you with them. I'd rather fight that with that. A bunch of firewood. Listen, they're sentient trees, okay? Or I guess that would be tree ants. They're sentient big shrubs. That's scary to a demon, you know? I want to test something. If I remember correctly, flyers don't need line of sight to the middle of their base. I got it now anyways. Whatever. It's fine. Big unit of dogs. These dogs are, quite nasty. You get a bunch of them like this? They're scary little bastards. I firmly believe that Per should increase the PvP point value to 750, or if he's going to do a points overhaul, which I hope he does, and I think he should do, I would hope that he increases it to an equivalent amount. I think 500 isn't enough. Some armies can, like, really just barely pull out 6 units. Some aren't even able to do that. And then you got goblins. Bringing, like, a big pack of trolls, a bunch of infantry spam, and all kinds of other crazy shit. Yeah, well, Pinocchio is like 3 feet tall, okay? Dryads are like 8 feet tall. They're big fuckers. Magic forest spirits of doom. Ugh. Wait, since when is Pinocchio called Buratino? What the fuck is that? Never heard of that before in my life. Should have line of sight once it turns. Just use a bigger axe. 8-foot trees are tiny, obviously. Bye, dinos. Dude, demons are crazy. After this, I'm going to go and build an actual warband list. And we're gonna see just what kind of silliness we can get up to. I'm thinking a massive fuck-off number of Plague Walkers. We've reached the end. Trail of Dead conquered. But more foes remain. Unlock the Archdevil. I wonder what the next thing is that we unlock. Maybe we don't even have access to the really elite Khorne cavalry yet. 277 kills from the Fire Devils is absolutely insane. 150 from the Devil Spawn is not too shabby either. Definite goats. Yeah, we don't even have access to the Hell Riders yet. That's why we didn't see them. Buratino is a Russian equivalent character. Ah, I see. Okay, I want to look at Abyssal Legions quickly. Yeah, their dogs still run away. Devil Spawn are much improved. These are actually good now. For 14 points a model, they're very expensive, but... Well... I said they're better than Berserkers, but Berserkers are only like 8 points or something like that, so they are horribly costed. For 14 points, I mean, that's a hefty buy-in. I think the Archdevil is much, much better, though. With Abyssal Armor, this guy is fucking nasty. Dragon Spawn are still insanely expensive. Okay, they don't get access... Yeah, okay, they still have the same leaders. Never mind. Okay, Abyssal Demons, new list. What do we got? It's gotta be the Prince, right? I mean, the Prince is insane. Lord of Decay. We'll get, I don't know, Hex of Ruin and, Frostward, I suppose. And then we get Plague Walkers. Plaguelings. The Fire Devils are insane. Plague Flies. I mean, that's pretty good. That's a solid little list right there. This is going to be annoying to deal with, for sure. You guys think... You think the Plague Walkers or the Plaguelings are better? This makes a lot more attacks, and it's only slightly lower power. But it is a lot lower defense. But it's 20 wounds versus 12. That's significant. 20 wounds is a lot. Oh, but this also has Plague. That's something. That's certainly something. feel like I would love to see True Strike on the Lord. Defense 4 is pretty bad. 5 attacks, power 5, skill 5. He doesn't hit as hard as a Griffin with a caster on his back and is squishier by a very significant margin. That's pretty interesting. That's funky. I don't know. I don't know if I love it. I'm sure someone will come up with some crazy shit, though. Oh, he doesn't have a weapon either, even though he's drawn with one. I would like to see him have a great weapon, at least. You know, like, get the +1 charge bonus, so he's power 6 on the charge. Skill 5 is good, but, like, I don't know, man. He's just, like, really squishy. He's gonna die super easily. Get caught out once and he's gone. Anyways, thanks for watching, everyone. Remember to like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. It helps out the channel immensely. And I will see you all again tomorrow evening around 6:30 EST or so. Maybe 7 p.m. We'll see. Yeah. Leave a like.